Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So Dallas will get the first possession. Baylor with the ball. Over Edwards. Lewis grabs the board. Giannis outside. Rebounded by Isaac. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Wembanyama. Great D that time from Giannis.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Lewis on the way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. Depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set, he's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Here's Baylor. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Missed inside.
Well, with Edwards, you have to contend with his energy and intensity at both ends.
Pass to Moon. Some nice passing by New York here. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. New York, no good that time either. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy
right.
that good.
And so it's Dallas with following the score by New York. Wembanyama high post. It's rebounded by New York.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Dallas, trailing by 4. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime time shooter when he gets it going.
Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New York leading by 5. It's tipped. Camby with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Moon. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Moon. To the inside. Here's Harrington. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lewis. No good off the back of the rim. And so here is Dallas. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Rodman. Off with the layup. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, Harrington. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Offensive rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out left to the wing. Here's Moon. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Russell, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Maxey on the wing. Rodman sets a screen. Maxey, no good. New York leading by 7. To the paint. Stolen by Rodman. Here's Barry. Now Harrington grabs the board. Lewis outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. Lewis has got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Dallas calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxey looking it over. Isaac a screen. Takes a three. And that one's good. Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Here's Maxey. Fires the three. Harrington with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Moon with the bucket.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They get the rebound. The shot's good from Barry.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
They set the screen. Edwards flashing inside. Lewis. Isaac with some nice D. Dallas trails by 9. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Lewis with the three. Connects from three-point range. Lewis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Maxey. Isaac outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution on the court.
.41 seconds left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Edwards. Isaac with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
For three, Edwards. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Dallas trails by 10.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And so here is New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 1, D'Angelo Russell.
Here is Edwards. He's got 5. Picked by Randall. Fires the three. Edwards with confidence. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. New York ahead. They lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. New York leading by 11. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Harrington. Dallas trails by 13. Here's Wilkins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
It's his first trip to the line. Second free throw, no good.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Puts up a deep three. They get it again. Outside for Lewis. Beyond the arc. New York, no good that time either. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Pulls it from the elbow. Wilkins' shot is off. New York leading by 13. And Harrington now atop the key. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And again, it's New York.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Outside Wilkins. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over Giannis. And it's in off the backboard.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's the screen. Here's Barry. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
Timeout.
Barry's got 5.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
New York leading by 11. Here's Moon. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And Benyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Stolen by Lewis. Trains it from beyond the arc. And New York leads by 15.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Pass to Baylor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so Baylor nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Inside, here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Maxey with the ball for Dallas. 15-point game. And there's the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
The way Maxey can twist and contort on a finish is so tough to defend.
Edwards looking it over. From deep. It's rebounded by Kemp. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it out to Maxey. Trains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lewis with it. Isaac picks him up. Lewis misses. Dallas trails by 10. Here's Wilkins. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Pass to Campbell. Here's the 3. Moon pulls it in.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. New York leading by 8. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's not going to go. Pass to Wilkins. Three-pointer. And Simmons with the rebound. Outside Edwards. To end the drought. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Timeout, Dallas. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. it's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Edwards can't hit. Dallas trails by 8. Here's Isaac. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Dallas. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, following only 3 points. It's stolen by Harrington. The tray sinks the three-pointer.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Back to Maxey. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Lewis grabs the board. For 3, Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And New York leads by 14.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Loco, esto pa' quedarse, con todo, esto pa' que, esto pa' que, esto pa' que, ay, esto pa' que, ay.